There's only one day left. The 12 Ks of Christmas are coming to Run Disney. A new Behind the Scenes tour is coming to Epcot for the holidays. You get a ship, you get a ship, you get a ship. It's news from the queues, so come along and let's jump into it. Well, hello travelers, Todd here with Traveling Around Disney and the news from the queues, and we are so excited. We got a lot of news to cover and we got some new holiday announcements. Kind of excited about that, but let's go ahead and start with Halloween party. There's only one day left. If you wanted to come to the Halloween party, you got one day, and that date is October 21st, and the prices are $189 for adult and $179 for children. That is a Monday night. But that is the last date for the Not So Scary Halloween party. Now, for Jollywood, for Halloween Horror Nights, those are not sold out. Any of those are not sold out. And still the only date for Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party that is sold out is opening night, which is December 8th. Being that Very Merry is December 8th, they're going to have to turn that baby around really quick over there at the Magic Kingdom from Halloween to Christmas holidays, and it's always one of my favorite times to see how quickly it can transition. Starting November 29th through December 30th, we will have the new Behind the Scenes Glimmering Greenhouse Tour. This is the new tour coming to Epcot for the Land Pavilion. Guests can explore our sparkling greenhouse on an enchanting evening walkthrough at 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. each night. Spots are limited, so we encourage guests to book their tours early. Reservations open, and here's your key, reservations open September 30th. So be ready to, if you want to do the behind the scenes Glimmering Greenhouse Tour, be ready September 30th. I love the way they do the Land Pavilion during the holidays, and this is just an extra bonus to be able to do a behind the scenes walking tour of this great holiday layover. Run Disney virtual 12 Ks of Christmas has been announced. I like their little thing. Oh, what fun it is to run with the holidays themed virtual event from Run Disney. Gather your friends and family for a little Disney magic with the Jolly Challenge hosted by favorite Disney friends, plus unwrap exclusive swag like race medals that double as ornaments, which I think is a fantastic idea. A holiday Corksicle mug and more. So it's sponsored by Corksicle. I'm gonna put a picture right here. There's actually a QR code down at the bottom that you can get more information from this. But I think this is a pretty neat little. It's a virtual, so you run honestly. Got to be honest about 12K. But it's 4 different races, and I think that is a fantastic new holiday experience that Run Disney is putting together for everyone. You guys like our new peeps back here, Mickey and Minnie? That is, thank you Heather and John right there. They brought that to Michelle. John, once again, happy birthday, and thank you so much for the Lego set right there. Michelle really enjoyed putting that together. Disney Eats has announced that we have new Halloween snacks coming to Hollywood Studios. I'm telling you, I just don't know how anybody keeps up with all these snacks. The list is a mile long for me. I'm never going to be able to get to these snacks. If there's only 4 snacks, I might be able to get over there to Hollywood Studios and try all 4 snacks. If we could get you to help us out, guys, we really would appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button down below. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. And at the end of this, if you liked everything, give us a big thumbs up. That's greatly appreciated. The request I have is on the next news from the queues, which will be October, I believe it's 3rd. Let's see here. October 2nd will be our next news from queues. I would like for you guys to send in some questions that you may have for me or Michelle that we can answer on news from the queues. Not a big question and answer, but just a couple questions, whatever you might like to know about traveling around Disney, what you might like to know about all this stuff back here behind me, what you might not like to know about any of the travel that we've done. So if you could, just leave it in the comments down below so I can use it for next week's news from the queues. But on to our cruise news, because Remember, the Destiny begins sailing November of 2025. That's the Destiny. The Treasure begins sailing December of 2024. So we got the Treasure, and then we got Destiny, and then the Adventure also sets sail in 2025, but that will be from Singapore. All three of those Disney ships by next year, by next December, will be sailing somewhere on the world. Plus the Dream, the Fantasy, we love those ships. The Wish, the Magic, and the Wonder. Is that it? Yeah, the Wonder. So we got those ships. Then we got still the other ship coming to the Oriental Land Company is going to have a Disney ship. So still a lot of ships come. I think we're going to have 14 total in the fleet by the time it's all said and done. But not to be outdone, Royal Caribbean is coming out with the Star of the Seas, which is supposed to be the same size, if not a little bit bigger than the Icon, and that'll be sailing out of Port Canaveral. So we got the Utopia over there that just came to Port Canaveral, and now we will have the Star of the Seas, and that starts in 2025, I believe, and they're already doing bookings for that. So if you guys want to try that cruise line, that's definitely a way to do it. And then, not to be outdone, we got Virgin Voyages came out, and they said, hey, we're bringing you the Brilliant Lady. It will actually be, it's the only ship they will have that can go through the Panama Canal. And it's the way they designed it. And there was a reason they designed it this way, because first it will start in New York, then it'll move its way down to Miami, then it'll make its way through the Panama Canal, a nice 16-day cruise. That might be a nice cruise to be on. Make its way over to Los Angeles for a little bit, and then make its way finally in 2026 up to Alaska. And you know, when they begin cruising in Alaska, me and Michelle will definitely be on a Virgin Voyages on the Brilliant Lady in Alaska. So we cannot wait for that. And I believe they're already taking placeholders for the Brilliant Lady in Alaska. So if you can, or if you want to, go over to the Virgin Voyages website, take a look at that. Go over to the Disney website, because all of these ships, I believe, are open for reservations right now. Except maybe the Adventure, but it might be. I'm not sure. I need to check that out. I know Royal Caribbean ship, Star of the Seas, that's available for, man. And and Princess is now coming. They're going to send a Princess ship over to Port Canaveral. I'm so excited about that. So cruising, if you've never done cruising, me and Michelle was always hesitant of it, and then we did our first cruise, and after that we were hooked. It is one of the best ways to vacation. I've never been on a celebrity cruise. I've never been on a Princess cruise, an MSC cruise, a Carnival cruise. Never been on one of those. There's so many more. We are not loyal to any one cruise. And you can see all the ships back here. We're not loyal to any one cruise line. We just love to cruise. But I got a question for you guys. In cruising, and those that do cruise, how do you cruise? And I came up with several questions. Are you brand loyal, like a Royal Loyal? That's what they call a Loyal Royal, however you want to put it. People don't only cruise Royal Caribbeans, because I will have to say, they might have the best benefits with cruising with them to get to the next levels, to get to that diamond level, so you can get into the VIP club and all that stuff. So Royal's really good about that, and we do like them for that. Are you a destination cruiser? Do you do a destination one time and then try to find another destination? Or is it okay just to keep going back to Nassau and Castaway Cay? Or Castaway Cay? Is that good as long as you're on a Disney ship? Or as long as you're on a Royal ship? Or as long as you're just cruising? Does destination doesn't matter, or does it matter when you go to cruise or to book your cruise? Next one would be ship lover. A lot of people like myself, I like the fantasy and the dream, and some people get caught up on the same ship all the time. You get to know the crew, you get to know the layout of the ship. It makes it so much easier to board and do what you want to do, because you know everything on that ship. So are you a ship loyalist? And the final one, or does it matter? Or does anything matter? Or do you just like to cruise no matter where you're going, what you're doing, or who you're with? you just love to be with your loved ones or even by yourself and cruise somewhere. You just like to be on a ship. So that's the 4 questions. I want you guys to answer that in the comments down below because I'm really interested in that. We would just like to know. We would just like to know how you guys like to cruise and why you like to cruise. And other than that, I'm going to check my list here, just make sure I didn't forget anything because, you know, I usually forget something along the way. Yeah, bookings are now available. I just put that on for all the Disney ships. So there you go. The Royal Caribbean Star of the Seas, I know that's already started booking. The Virgin Voyages, you can put your place setters for the Brilliant Lady, which is, on the Brilliant Lady, I don't know if anybody's ever cruised. We have, what we understand is Razzle Dazzle is now becoming a, is it Asian? Yeah, I believe an Asian restaurant. So Razzle Dazzle will no longer be the vegan restaurant. I think they've revamped that menu there to be more Asian forward. So that's going to be a different change, and they've changed some other stuff on that ship. That the other three, if you ride those, they're all the same layout, everything's the same. But this new ship coming out will have different features than the other 3. So that's why we definitely want to take a look. Don't forget the Round Derby reservations have opened up for the Jollywood nights. I don't know if anybody got them. I don't even know if they're still open. I haven't even looked because more than likely, if we go to a party this year, that might be the one. Besides Halloween Horror Nights, would be Jollywood nights. If you're looking for that Round Derby, soiree, all that stuff, I know reservations are open for that, but they may be booked. But then again, Jollywood Nights is not sold out. So there you go. You have a chance to get one of those maybe. I don't know. If you get it, leave it in the comments down below. I love just saying leave it in the comments. I love comments because that's what I do on my off time. When I'm not editing, I love to respond to comments. I think we respond to every comment that is ever left on our channel. If we haven't, I want you to let me know. But other than that, that's about it. We do have, unfortunately, we got a tropical storm right now, but I think it will be a hurricane. Today is Tuesday. What's the date today? Tuesday the 24th. When you guys are watching this, it'll be Wednesday the 25th. It should be formed a hurricane and should be just below us, below the Orlando area and the Gulf of Mexico. So we're keeping an eye out on that. We want everybody to be safe. Watch for the weather and always keep up to dates. Make sure you got your supplies and everything that you need. Everybody on the coast, stay safe. But it's just depending on now where this storm is going to go. If it's going to go straight up or if the cold front is going to push it down towards the Tampa and Orlando area. We don't hope for anybody to get hit by a hurricane. But if it stays on its course, we're going to get winds and rain. But hopefully that'll be it here in Orlando. But everyone, please stay safe. And just let us know after the storm has passed if everyone is okay. We will let you guys know that we're okay. Other than that, just everyone, thank you so much for all your support and sharing your time with me and Michelle to watch our videos, to watch our news from the queues. Travelers, like we always say, until next time, travel and adventure is out there.